Hey everybody, and welcome to the second episode of our Weymouth series. Today we will actually be playing a game, and we are kicking off the league campaign against Eastbourne, Borough. We do, of course, play in the National League South, looking to carry on our good form from preseason into this game. Before we jump into it, though, we got a couple of things to go over, starting with some players that have joined the club. Right now, we only have 2 new signings. We haven't been able to sign as many players as I would have liked. We actually didn't have as much wage budget left that I thought we did, and we're actually spending over what we are supposed to be doing. But starting off, we have a new midfielder. This is Matt Carter, who last played for Charlton according to the game, but actually in real life plays for #United. If you are big on YouTube, you will most likely know of Spencer FC, who started the #United team, and they're now playing in non-league football themselves, and Matt Carter is one of their players. So that's really cool that we were able to pick him up. But he started off with the West Ham Academy and spent 2 seasons with Charlton. Never made any official appearances for them. But for us, he is going to be a very, very solid player. He actually is going to be playing in our defensive midfielder role. But he has very solid all-around stats. Again, determination is only 1, which is very concerning, so he probably won't progress as much as he could. But we didn't really have any natural defensive midfielders on our team, and so I'm happy with our pickup with Matt. And then our second signing is Donald McDermott, a 29-year-old Irishman who is a natural inside forward, so he will be playing on our right side. He's left-footed, so he's going to be cutting inside from the wing, which is exactly what we are looking for. Very happy with this pickup. Had him in on a trial and was very good. Last played for Swindon 2 seasons ago in League 2, 17 appearances, 1 goal. Before that, he was with Rochdale, who were in League 1. So very, very happy with this signing, and I think he's going to be a very key player for us. We are spending quite a lot of money on him, $30,000 a year for him, which is very good money down in the National League South. To kind of offset the wage budget, we have 2 players sent out on loan. They weren't going to feature for us, so this is a backup striker, Jack Hoey. So we got $14,500 a year saved on our wage budget for him. And Ade Alumiana, probably butchered that name hardcore, but we are saving $5,000 on our wage budget by sending him out on loan. Once again, wasn't going to feature. Still trying to send a couple players out on loan/sell, but haven't really gotten any bites on them. But yeah, if we switch over to our club vision here, you can see that we are currently spending $359,000 on salaries, and our payroll budget is $357,000. So need to find a way to get that cut down so we are within budget. Requirements is working within our payroll budget. So if I'm not able to do that, it's possible that they won't give me a new contract, and this will be a very short-lived series if that is the case. But enough of that. We'll take a look at our preseason fixtures. A couple of noteworthy games. We took on Everton. Of course, we know who Everton are, Premier League side. And we actually had a 2-goal advantage over them before we eventually lost out 3-2, thanks to a hat trick from Niasse. But very pleasing with that performance against a much, much, much better opponent in Everton. Yeovil recently got relegated last season from League 1, and they're now in the National League. We beat them 2-1. Tamworth, a team in the division below us, got a 2-0 victory over them. As you can see, we only lost that one game, and it was against Everton. Our latest game was a 7-0 victory over Portland United. So morale is high in the camp, and we look ready to take on Eastbourne Borough. We'll switch over to the season preview. We've moved up one position in the projections to finish 9th with our 2 additions on this season. And you can see that we have a key player in the best 11, I guess. Sam Sharing, who is on loan from Bournemouth. And he had a solid preseason with us, so I think really we are looking solid to jump into this. Today's opponents, Eastbourne Borough, projected 18th, so we are the stronger of the 2 teams going in today's game. Not really going to go into details on the players. I did that in the first episode, but if there is a player that you want me to take a closer look at, just leave a comment with that down below, and I'll be sure to include that in the next video. It is also possible that I record a couple episodes at a time, so it might be a couple episodes before you do see that, just as an FYI. If it doesn't happen in the next episode, just keep leaving the comment and I will make sure I respond to you as well. But let's go ahead and we're just going to jump into this game for the very first game with Weymouth FC. And kickoff is underway. Come on, the Terras. As mentioned, we have been pretty solid in preseason. This tactic seems to be working so far, even with our less technically gifted players compared to Ajax. Wasn't sure how it would fare down in the lower leagues here, but it seems to be putting the other teams under enough pressure, and we seem to be getting the results. And it even seemed to work out against Everton, only losing by 1. Having said that, looks like we've gone a full 45 minutes without seeing a single highlight. So not really the 45 minutes we were hoping for here. See if we can do something in the second half. We have a yellow card for Ollie Harfield, our left back. Throw in a good position for us. Can we get something? We do. Josh McCoy gets the very first goal for Weymouth, assisted by Ashley Wells, whips it in beautifully. Josh rises up over the defender and heads it home. That is our captain, baby. Clearly onside. Free kick now. Robinson whips it in, and it's Donald McDermott, our new signing, assist in by Andy Robinson. We are cruising now. 2 quick-fire goals from both our inside forwards. Lovely stuff from us. 65 minutes gone. We're going to make a substitution. We're going to bring on Colin Buckley for Harfield. He has that yellow card. We want to make sure we don't get any sending offs. I also want to take off Donald McDermott. He hasn't had the full preseason, so we're going to make a substitution for him. We're going to bring on Baggy, and we'll do that. And we'll hold on to our final substitution just a little bit longer here. But a much better second half from the Terras. 2 quick-fire goals. Lovely stuff. Final substitution, we'll bring on Jordan Nagala for Josh Wakefield to see out the game in midfield. He held him to just 2 shots, only 1 on target. Great defensive performance from the Terras. And we're into extra time. +4 added on. They have a great opportunity. Ooh, they do score it, but that gets called for offsides. It did look tight, but the ref calls for offside, and that's where the game ends. 2-0 victory for the Terras. Could not have asked for a better start. We get the big 3 points to get us rolling in this season. And after that opening game, we currently sit in third place. Not really a big deal right now since it's only been one game. But the big thing is we got off to a winning start against an opponent that we should have beaten. But I'm thrilled to get the 3 points on the board, and hopefully this is a sign of a good season. I am still looking, like I said, to offload some players, and so hopefully we can get some more signings. We still have 2 loanee slots that we can get, because we can have 5 loan players in our match squad. I'm pretty positive on that. So I'm going to keep my eye out for some possible loans, looking for players that we can get on without having to pay their wages, though. That is the key. I took a look at the schedule already, and I think we're going to want to come back for this Havant and Waterlooville game, as they were projected to come in first place. So that will be a good game to come back for and see how we stack up against them. And then after that, I can see that we're going to have an FA Cup second qualifying round game a few games after that. That is definitely a game I'm going to come back for. But yes, that is where this episode will be coming to an end. If you have enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like. And if you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, it's been your Void 147.